It's Kitro, call me Kevin, whatever you want to call me. This right here is gonna be my review of Skate, the new game that EA made. Um, they made a live service, massive multiplayer skateboarding game where you can skate with a bunch of people in one big server, and it's free to play. They just released early access last Wednesday. I think it was September 16th, and I've played around 10 hours of it since then. It's currently Sunday the 21st, 4 in the morning, because this is like take five. Um, so let's talk about it. Okay? There's good, there's man, there's bad. The meh, there are bad things that will be fixed by logic, but I'm still going to mention them. So start with the good. The good is the skateboarding. Skateboarding in that game is fucking sick. When you hit a gnarly line, bro, there's like two stairs and you just hit a fucking 360, a 360 flip to a tail slide land, and then another stair just fucking slowly 360 shove it while doing a 180. Bam! And then the little multiplier goes like the 3x or something. Dong! It's cool. Super cool experience. Actually, I'm gonna put some gameplay right here. Bam. I don't know. Here's some gameplay. I think it just came up probably right now of me playing on stream that you could catch me on TTV, twitch.tv/KeishaFPS. We're at 360. It'd be awesome if you guys could get me to 400. Please support. You know, any support would be awesome. Anyways, that's one of the best things. The gameplay, skateboarding, the reaction time to flicks, the accuracy of like the trick you want to do, how the board moves, how you move with the speed. There's some weird things, but for the most part, it's really cool. For an early access game, they're still working on. Mechanically speaking, they're in a good place. Like, they're in a great place. Game runs great, no problems. A few glitches, but nothing that's game breaking. No stutters from my side. No stutters, nothing like that. Games run great. Feels like I'm playing Skate. It feels good. It feels good mechanically. Okay, it's a fun thing. So that's the good. Um, and I'm gonna go. That's it. That's all the good. And why is that all the good? That good. It's really good. Because like if you make a skateboarding game that doesn't have good skateboarding, what are we doing here? You know what I mean? Like, so at least for like 60% of the game of what the game is supposed to be, which is skateboarding, good. But you need the 40% that I will be speaking about to actually last, like the other games in that franchise did. But we'll get there. Right now, we're going to the meh. Okay? The meh would be the customization in this game. The boards, the clothing, there's nothing. And I guess I know it's early access, but it's been years in the making. You could put a few boards in there. I think if there's any teams this isn't a secret. You guys haven't been hiding this. We've known about this game being in production for I think over a few years now, right? Might be tripping, maybe a year, but I think it's been more than just a year. There has to be like some team organizations that want to put their boards on the probably the largest skateboarding game since Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1+2 Remastered that did surprisingly well. Like, it's been years since something like this came out. And in terms of like original releases, this is the best thing to come out since Skate 3. Like, this is supposed to be the biggest thing since Skate 3. And then you make it free. Why wouldn't Baker, why wouldn't Zero, Element, Plan B, Primitive, Lakai, Girl, almost all. Why wouldn't they want to put their boards there? I'm guessing you guys are holding it back. It has to be because you guys do have Converse. I am wearing Converse in this gameplay. You guys have Vans and you guys have Chocolate and Thrasher. All I've seen as of the 10 hours and a few days I've been playing. Within those 10 hours, I'm not sure if there's anything else, but I hope there is. I hope we could add more customization to this game, so I'm not wearing a bland gray t-shirt, some Converse, and baggy blue jeans that I got from a free gift box opening from leveling up. What's another meh? Be another good meh. Yeah. Other than the glitches, which they're gonna be fixed, you know, and the actual in-game glitches, which aren't that serious, the customization is a meh. Now we're going to the bad. This is where it gets serious. The first thing the game EA asks you after your first playthrough of it, when you or like either when you first log in or after your first like time after playing for your first time and you get back in the game the day after, they'll ask you how much into the skating culture are you? How much do you know? I'm gonna give you guys my answer. I put extremely. I'm like extremely into it. I'm gonna tell you why. I played Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the remasters. I played Tony Hawk Underground 1, Underground 2, American Wasteland, Proving Ground, Project 8, Tony Hawk Ride. Am I missing any? I've played even Ride, bro. I had the board on the floor. I struggled to make some fucking flip tricks when I was 10, bro. I was there. I played the Shaun White skateboarding game. That was really good, by the way. I played Skater XL. I've played Session. I've played Skate 1, 2, 3. I've played most of these skateboarding games. And that's just on the video game side. I've watched, my favorite skateboarder of all time is Paul Rodriguez. I watched Tony Hawk live. I've gone to multiple skate parks and I've skated before. I've skated for years. I've been into skating since I was 5 years old. I'm 25 now. I've watched multiple videos, these montages from back in the day. Zero, I think it was what, Chris Jones? I'm kind of trolling right now. Mike Valley with Element, P-Rob with Plan B, then he went to Primitive, Danny Way with Plan B, Bucky Lasek, Tony Hawk, Bob Burnquist. Basically, everybody's running the Tony Hawk games. I was like watching them like in real life, into it, you know. And then they asked me if I'm really into the culture, so I'm like, okay, maybe there's something with the culture in this game. This game has nothing. This game, when it's the 40% that I'm talking about, is the purpose of playing it, the story, the culture around this game. This game has no soul, guys. This game has no soul. None. There's no story. There's no pros to impress. There's no tournaments to compete in yet. Hopefully they at least add tournaments. I feel like tournaments could be something they could add in the future. There's nothing of that stuff at all. This game is soulless. There's nothing to do. There's no purpose. They kind of just dump a bunch of challenges in these different sections of the map, and they're all kind of like rinse and repeat. And all you do is, from those challenges, you don't gain any experience. You don't gain any cool cutscene. You don't gain any cool boards. All you gain is this currency that you could buy these mystery boxes for these plain clothing, which is a meh complaint. So then all the grind is for the meh clothing, not even for the cool stuff, like some Vans, I guess, or some chocolate. I guess I'll have some fucking chocolate stuff on. No, I can't. I have to pay real money for that. So with what I grind for here, these challenges, they're just for shitty stuff. There's no purpose to grind them. So then you're like, okay, I mean, there's no purpose for these. I don't want to do these stupid challenges. Do 8 grinds. No. I don't want to do 8 grinds. You know? They destroyed Hall of Me. They have this thing where you're just flying around, like you're literally just skydiving. They made you climb like you're an Assassin's Creed, like assassin. Get to a 50-story building with a half pipe, and then you do a mega ramp in the city. Like it's bad. It's nothing. There's no soul in it. There's no skateboarding in it. The only thing that's skateboarding about this game is the physical skateboard that you're riding on. There's nothing. Nothing. The map is too perfect. You know, remember Rob Dyrdek used to like with the security guard had like the crowbar. I'm pretty sure it was him. I'm so sure it was him. And he used to come to like the spots that were like had like I think it was him. And it had like the little stubs that you could just grind on, and you go doof to break them off. Like you felt like a rebel. Like you felt like you felt like people were against you, and you felt human. It felt human. That you were doing something rebellious. That the cops were chasing you when you were skateboarding in an area, because there was areas, and I think it was in Skate 2, that you could not skate in. And you, if you skated in, then the cops would chase you on sight, and it would be so cool because it would be a cool line. The cops would be chasing you, and then like you land on the person, and the guy fucking knocks you the fuck out. It's cool, man. It's real skating. Here you play here in this world, and everybody thinks you're hot stuff. Everything is skateboarding. This is skateboarding heaven, but we don't want skateboarding heaven. We want skateboarding life. We want how skateboarding is, not what skateboarding is in someone in a kid's mind. Where I wish everything could be skatable. No, we want the real thing. We want to see how skaters really are, and we want to be in that environment. And well, I say we, but I can't speak for everybody else. I'm speaking for myself. I want that. The map is too perfect. There's no story. The main voice actor New Year's is fucking AI robot called V. Hey, you're doing. And then he starts adding these. I mean, if you've played this game, you sit there and you listen to these voice actors talk and tell me if you ever heard any skater say that. None. None whatsoever. The language is terrible. It's all corny. The voice actors all sound like they're kind of AI. They all sound AI. Um, Specifically Slappy, like either he's AI or he's literally just reading off the script. He's not like in the moment. Like it just looks like he's reading a script. Because he probably just doesn't understand the words that are being said. It's just one big mess. And these things, I just don't think like in order to fix one thing of these complaints, you have to fix everything. So that's why it's a bad thing, because I just don't think they're gonna overhaul this game. I don't think EA, money grabbing, they're not gonna allow that. They're not gonna allow any too much money to go into a whole overhaul of the game. They need that money in now. I don't think this game's gonna last. I think this game will be just a small niche in a corner, like how Session is, like Skater XL is. It'll just be over there in a corner. And to the mainstream, like how there are still Skate 3 clips being posted today. That won't happen for this one. It won't be as beloved as Skate 2 is, because Skate 2 is generally the greatest skateboarding game to ever come out. It's just, everything is great about that game. Skate 3 is mostly covered by a bunch of people that run those glitches. I personally, that's why I don't like Skate 3 too much, because I didn't care about the glitches. I like realistic street skating. So for me, Skate 2 was just amazing. And that's why I loved Underground 1 as well, because it was mostly street skating. It was cool. You felt like you were in the street, like you were proving something. Same thing with Skate 2. And in this game, it just doesn't give you that. There's no soul. I doubt EA would ever even pay attention to anything I say. I don't know if you guys agree with what I'm saying, you know, or disagree. Please discuss it with me. I read every comment. If you come across this video, I appreciate it. If you get to this point, I appreciate you watching the video in the first place and listening to this random guy's thoughts on YouTube. I appreciate it. But just to put it all together, the good is the skating, the general, like what skating is in this game, the mechanical skating, the technical, it's all great. Awesome. Amazing. The meh would be the clothing choices, the board choices, nothing. Barren wasteland. Few companies, that's it. Nothing cool. The glitches will be another meh, and then the bad would be that there's no soul, there's no purpose to do anything in this game. There's no good rewards, there's no storyline, the voice actors all kind of suck. Kind of like puts you out of touch. The whole game looks like it's out of touch with what skateboarding really is. So that's what it is. Again, I appreciate you guys for watching this video. If you're new to the channel, I usually post videos about cars. I also want to start meshing in my opinions on not skate, but on just video games in general. I love video games. cars, and just life stuff too. I'll be uploading like 2 more videos. I was on a little, I guess, a short break you could say from uploading. I guess I got a little lazy for a week, but I'm back. I'm gonna be throwing off like I might be posting like 2 or 3 videos in the next 2 weeks, which I would usually do one video a week, but I might just dump this one. I think I'm gonna do 2 videos this week. This one's be coming out on Wednesday. I'm gonna make one today on Sunday. Today's Sunday. I'm gonna make one on Sunday today of something about my car, and then I'm gonna be posting one I think next week about Teslas, which we'll get there when we get there. Tesla vehicles. That's pretty much it. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Comment anything you want. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you agree. Tell me if you don't. Tell me what are your favorite skateboarding video games. Just talk to me about skating. I love all that shit, man. To be honest. And yeah. Also, please check out here again. Here's my Twitch. We're at 360 followers. If you guys could, support that. If you guys are interested, I stream mostly FPS games, mostly aim training, but I also jump around with story games like Dying Light. I just got the new Dying Light game, and I'm also gonna be playing skate here and there. So if you guys if you guys can, if you guys are interested, please check out my Twitch. Chat with me, talk with me. I don't mind. I also talk a lot about cars, obviously, but I didn't think I needed to mention that, but I did. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I appreciate you guys for the support. Let's hope this game gets better. I doubt it. Let's at least hope that in a few years down the line they make a Skate 4, and instead of trying to push away what they did with Skate 1, 2, and 3, like they do, like, oh no, this isn't Skate 1 or 2 and 3. This isn't nothing like that. Instead of just acting like it doesn't exist, bring it in. They make Skate 4. They make it a single player. Purchase the game, $60. It's yours. Beautiful experience where there's a grind. Let's hope. Thank you guys again, and I'll see you in the next video that I see you in.